folks, welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I've had a lot going on. There's a lot coming, let me tell you. There's been some changes here lately. But today, I think what we're going to try to do is get this bumper swapped out here. So you can see got a little cruncharooey right here. And I decided, well, instead of just trying to fix that, let's upgrade bumper that I found on Amazon. If I can figure it out, I'll put the link in below. So this is for a, well, this is an 09 JK 2-door. So if you guys have one, you're looking for a bumper, this might work, and or just figuring out how to change it if you need to. So follow along, let's go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is take off this little like splash guard looking thing here. Hold on, let's see. Get you up under here. So it has these little plastic, kind of looks like a Phillips screw right there. We're going to take those out. I'm not 100% sure if you need to, but we are. Okay, so it's kind of hard to see, and I don't have my light, but right up in here, if you guys can see, oh, there's one right there. So there's 4 of these bolts. There's one here, and then there's another one down here. Same thing on, passenger and driver side, and then on the outside of the frame, can you see those? Yeah, there's 2 more here, and those are, can you see that? 18 millimeter. Okay, so I went ahead and broke them loose with the ratchet, and then zipped them out with my little impact gun, and I should be ready to pull the bumper off here in a second. Alright, I think I got everything off. I think I'm just going to go like this. Now there is, so for these lights right here, there's a harness on both sides. Instead of putting a plug in there so you can just undo it, they have them stupid little Christmas tree tabs that go into the bumper. So let me go grab a tool, rip those things out real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, so so here's those little, what we call like a Christmas tree plug. You guys, I don't know if that's gonna focus, but anyways, they just go in these little holes right here all the way along the bottom. It would have been nice if they would have just, put kind of a bulkhead plug on each side, but what do you do? Oh, so here's the 4 bolts that these all go through the frame. There's this little backing piece that goes on like that, and these plates with the bolts just go in there and sandwich it all together. Let's open this thing up and see what's all in here. Okay. Some styrofoam. More styrofoam, and more styrofoam. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Oh, there it is. We got a bag of hardware. There's a lot of hardware. Alright, so let's get all the small stuff out. There's a bunch of these little screws, these little guys, and those are for the those front marker lights. I don't think I'm going to put those in, or at least not today, because I might do an upgrade, put an aftermarket light in there. So we're going to get all these guys out of the mix. And these little rubber grommets are for the D-rings. They go in here and kind of center up so they don't rattle around and make noise, but I'm not worried about that. So Well, there's a good picture, so we're 2 steps ahead already. Let's see, we got past that and that, past that. That's just swapping the lights. Basically, it just says to put it up there and install it. That's pretty much all it says. Put the bolts in there and tighten them up. So, okay. I think we're gonna take this guy off, just because I don't think we need it, and it's probably gonna end up being in the way. Okay, and of course those are too tight, so those are just like a little plastic deal. I tried. I was being nice. Here it is. I think honestly taking the old one off was harder than putting the new one on. It's definitely can be done by one person. I think it's taken me probably a little over an hour. All hand tools, no power tools. I mean, I did have my little impact, but it's just a quarter drive, so I had to break everything loose, and then I was able to zip them off afterwards. So if you had some bigger power tools, you might be able to do it just a little bit faster. And maybe a buddy helping hand wouldn't hurt. Putting the bumper and trying to get all the bolts lined up and started would be definitely a little bit easier with a second hand, but not too bad. I did use the original little backing plate type washers on the back of these, and it works out just perfect. The bolt runs right up flush with the end of the nut with the lock washer on there, so that's good. Like I said, I didn't put the lights back in it yet because I'm going to do some research, and I might do a little upgrade, put an aftermarket light in here. Think about going with like an amber fog light. Then we have our space for our winch right here, so I'm going to look around, see what I can find, see if there's any good deals, get me a winch put in here, spot for a couple more lights, and all in all, not too bad. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, not quite 3/16 material. Not the heaviest duty bumper, but for the price, I think I found this on Amazon. Like I said, if I can figure out how to make the link part work, I'll put it in the description below. It was roughly $260, I believe it was. And it's this, obviously it's the stubbier bumper, so you're not gonna ding it on every little thing here and there. And one reason I went with this one is because I like the fact that your D-ring plates, are bolted straight through to the frame versus just welded onto this thinner material here. This plate that it's welded to is probably 3/8, I believe. And yeah, so far so good. If you guys got any more questions about this install, hit me up, comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, notifications, and most importantly, be safe and I don't know, do something. Hell, I went and bought a Jeep. Who knows? See you guys. Thanks.